Hello, you're watching James. My name's James. You're watching me, and I am talking about watches. Well, it's time for another San Martin, and it's time for another Flieger. I like San Martin watches, and I seem to be really liking Flieger watches, in particular the Type B Fliegers. So this one is one of their more affordable watches within their range. It comes on a nice looking bracelet. It comes at a nice sort of 39 millimeters case diameter, which is a very usable, very sort of day-to-day style watch size for me at least. And I think it might be one of the better watches that they may have to offer, especially because it's one of their more affordable watches within their range. This one contains the YN55 movement, which I've experienced before and I've been very happy with having in a watch, so I was quite happy to pick up another one with this movement in it. And if you like this watch and you are considering buying it, well, I will leave one of those affiliate links down below. And if you are enjoying this video and my other videos, do you mind tapping on that subscribe button? It really is the quickest and easiest and a free way to support me and my channel and all the effort that I put into creating this content. Now guys, let's flip the camera around now and let's check out this San Martin Type B Flieger. So it's time again for another San Martin watch. This one in the new black packaging. Same sort of packaging as their new style, just black. Now this one is the Type B Flieger, the SN030-G-V2. This one is a relatively affordable one for San Martin, coming in at 250 Australian dollars. It contains the YN55 automatic movement, and I think it might be a great offering, a great size, an interesting watch, and at the right price for this brand. Inside the packaging, we get all the normal stuff. Down below here, we get some product information, get the little booklet, we get the little warranty card, and we get some tools and a little hang tag there. Let's check out this watch because I'm really liking Flieger style watches, pilot style watches at the moment. I also like that this is maybe a little bit more of a wearable size, being 39 millimeters, coming from San Martin. It's got to be good quality. It's got a Japanese automatic movement, comes on a nice bracelet, and it's going to be at one of the more affordable prices within the San Martin range. Sounds like a perfectly good deal to me. But is it actually any good? Let's check it out. Well, the dial is exactly what you would expect from a Type B Flieger. Nothing standing out there that really pops overly, or nothing that is really specific that I'm not expecting. Black hands with the loom, a little bit of white on that second hand. I think everything is brushed, like the entire watch is brushed. It's exactly equaling the sort of quality of brushing and fit and finishing that I'm expecting from San Martin, which is a very good thing. Nice solid end lugs. They seem to fit into the case really nicely. There's a bit of a taper on that bracelet as well. Look at that. And it all goes down to quite a small clasp. And it's got that hexagon logo that's sort of recessed into the clasp, which I quite like. Double pusher, no security. Only 2 levels of mic adjust, which is a little bit of a shame, but I have to say, since it sort of tapers down so much, it kind of actually does seem to suit it. And of course, it's all milled inside, and that's brushed as well. Look, the entire watch is brushed. We've got a sterile case back, that's also brushed. Well, on the side here now, as you can see, I haven't removed the sticker fully yet because it's been an absolute pain. I'm going to say that's a work in progress trying to get that off. It is a screw-down crown containing the YN55 movement, which means it does have hand winding and it also does have hacking. And a watch of this sort of size, I think, works really well as a good daily sort of style watch. And I'm really enjoying Fliegers at the moment, so it sounds like a good proposition. Does float a little bit on wrist there, but really you're only noticing that when you're looking down. This way here looks fantastic. But you will notice that I have not sized this one to my wrist yet, which is probably not something that you've seen before. It's not a lent watch. I bought this one, so I'm not trying to protect it from that perspective. But why am I doing that? Well, I'm doing that because I haven't actually told you my real first impressions yet. My real first impressions is that it's good value, good movement, all brushed and well made, but there's just no wow factor. There is nothing about this watch that is making me go, wow, I want to wear that. And that actually surprises me because all the things that I want ticked from this watch are being ticked. It's well made, it's got a really nice bracelet. It's great to see a Flieger on an integrated bracelet as well because I do like that. but I'm not finding anything wow about it. I'm not really being drawn to it. I'm not desperately wanting to wear it, even though it's just arrived. And normally when a watch arrives, I get a bit excited and I want it on wrist. It feels a little bit sterile. I'm not sure if that makes sense. It feels like all the boxes have been ticked, things that should be done to make a good watch, but there's a little bit no sort of heart to it, perhaps. I don't know. I know Fliegers that there's nothing too sort of blingy going on here. There's no real sort of things generally going on with Fliegers, but I don't know. It feels a bit sterile to me. Now, that's not a bad thing. I'm not going to say this is a bad watch. Not at all. Seems very well made, nice size, good bracelet, good brand, good movement. I'm just not connecting with it. So it'll be quite interesting to see if I end up wearing this watch, how long I end up wearing this watch, and if I start to get a bit of a connection to this watch. And of course, I'm going to do a full in-depth review. If I don't end up wearing it as much because of that, I will of course say that within the review, so you'll know how much I've worn this watch. But yeah, it just feels like a well-made watch that I just don't connect to. I have felt that before with a Chronos watch. It was very well made, it looked great, they had some really good, interesting sort of parts to it, but it just felt a little bit sterile. And I'm sort of getting the same impression from this one. But let's see how we go. I'm not going to be negative about it because, well, there's nothing really to be negative about. So let's see if I end up wearing this watch. Let's see if I start getting some sort of connection to it. And that may well help you figuring out whether you want to buy this watch or not. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.